Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted, okay? These reads are going to be for Aries. Aries, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security and you know, this, that's what the ego was seeking security in. So, you know, maybe somebody did that to you or you did that to somebody else. Either way, I'm just seeing that the spirit of true self was seeking security in it. And, that was just the ego though, right? So what's really going on? So the spirit of true self trying to send you a message by the way of experiences that you've been going through during the cycle of the read. The first thing that came out was Coyote Totem. So with the Coyote Totem energy, it's saying show humor, laughter is your medicine. So what I'm seeing is that maybe if someone did that to you or you did that to someone else, it was like as a joke is what I'm seeing. Maybe that's what was going on. Okay. And then I'm seeing healing family lines. So with the healing family lines energy, it says free yourself from secrets. Discover the hidden treasure of your heritage. So sometimes, you know, families, a lot of times in families, it's just like a part of being human that we may not know certain things about our family or our heritage, especially people of color, you know, by the way of your bloodline. So I guess Spirit is sending that message like, you don't have to be like them. Like you can become well informed and you can create and establish ways so that your bloodline, your lineage knows what your history is, okay? That's just kind of like one of the things that I'm seeing. And it also may have to do with like something that happened with your family during the cycle of the read, so take it as it resonates. Then I'm seeing the male principle. So with this, it says, a step towards reconciling with the masculine is before you. So this could have to do with like your divine masculine energy being balanced with your divine feminine energy. Maybe somewhere in your bloodline, there was a divine masculine energy that kind of is lacking or was lacking in the bloodline all the way up until this date, you know? So take it as it resonates. In regard to like healing family lines, I'm seeing that maybe the masculine energy within the household or your family, something like that, may have been off. Or you could be going through something during the cycle of this read that is restoring balance with your divine masculine and feminine energy to be balanced in your life or your bloodline, okay? So take it as it resonates, okay? Then I'm seeing stubbed toes. So that's representing like oopsies that we kind of did to ourselves, right? When you stub your toe, it's you that's stubbing your toe. It's not someone else that stubbed your toe. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. And especially in regard to the family lines, it's just showing like if there were some issues or challenges that happened within the bloodline or the family that you had to inherit in any kind of way, shape, or form, right? I'm just seeing that it's time to, or it has been time to do like a healing within and balancing out, like I said, that divine masculine principle, which Spirit is telling you to be in tune with. So by the way of the Coyote Totem, that's showing like a sense of humor. That may be the way that you're navigating that restoration. Okay, so then I'm seeing soulmates. Something is happening for a reason. I mean, everything happens for a reason. So soulmates is in regards to love and being in the presence of someone or experiencing life with someone that doesn't make you feel like you have to change who it is that you are. It's kind of like a come as you are type of situation, and it's reciprocal. Like, you're not trying to change the other person, and the other person is not trying to change you. Why? Because you're connected on a soul level, right? And so when certain parts of your ego that you formulated within this reality stand in like a test, or I'm hearing like gross, what the other person does that you kind of care about, or you like, or you're trying to impress, or whatever, or that you may even just be related to, or, you know, soulmates don't have to be like romantic partners. They can also be people in your family. That's the funny thing about it. And it's just like you accept that energy, that spirit, for being who it and what it is, because your souls are united on a different realm. It's funny because I keep wanting to say the solar realm, and then it's funny to me because I also think about like the solar system, though I'm not gonna lead you and abandon you. I'm gonna stay steady with the read. So like I was saying, when it comes to soulmates, that's how you know who it is that I'm referring to. It's someone that you don't feel like you have to change that person, or that you want to change that person. If that person changes or grows in any type of, because we're always growing. So if that person changes in any type of way that makes you more comfortable in your dynamic of your relationship with that person, is because they naturally did it on their own with consideration to your spirit and who you are in this life. And that happens on a solar level because that is the source that connects you both. Okay? I don't think that I said anything the wrong kind of way, though that's what a soulmate is, right? I'm also seeing soul, because that's the energy that exists between you and whatever it is that you got going on. So there's soul connection, partnership, a soul contract, and a life partner. Like I said, a soulmate does not have to be someone that you're romantic with. So take it as it resonates, and yeah. Okay? So then I'm seeing the passion energy. So this definitely could have to do with some romantic stuff or a romantic type of relationship, because passion is passion. Okay? Though at the same time, like, people have passion for a lot of things in life. So just be graceful with yourself and how you navigate that. Yes. Okay, so passion, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, some type of equal interest or a burning desire for someone. Like I said, the soulmate energy is showing and revealing to you, the one that's learning and growing from y'all connection, that there's a level of acceptance. Like, yeah, I'm how to, yeah. So then there's poker face. With the poker face energy, is saying that you're taking a chance, weighing out your risks and options, maybe not showing your hand or gambling. So you could be someone that gambles, or the other person could be someone that gambles. Take it as it resonates. I am seeing maybe just someone that, or you are in that energy where you're trying to figure things out, or you are taking a chance outside of what you would normally be doing, to be balanced in that divine masculine energy because of mistakes that have happened, not only particularly in your life, though in your family. So then I'm seeing the clock energy, where some feel like they need more time, or there's an energy of like cycles. Like I said, that healing family lines energy also reveals the fact that, you know, some cycles have been passed down to you, right? And you don't get to the root of it until you are assigned to get to the root of it, right? And yeah. So if you are overcoming challenges of cycles that have been passed down by the way of your bloodline, that could represent the clock, and that could be represented in the clock energy that's coming through. And it's also recognizing that it is time to heal. So it's time's up for your bloodline to be going through those cycles and to be passing it on, and you know, and yeah, it's time to heal so that you can progress. Okay, so the energy that I'm seeing that has to do with the lessons that the spirit of true self is learning by the way of the soul is, it's all eastern wind. Okay, so if this eastern wind, I'm seeing that the soul is coming in with these lessons for the spirit of true self to learn about your perception, the way that you view things, how you perceive things that are going on in your life, so that you can navigate in the direction that is best for you. Okay, so I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the perception of a sunrise and freedom and telling the truth, and the perception on all three of those things in regard to what it is that you're experiencing during the cycle of this read, and basing that in the male principle, healing family lines, and being in that like humorous kind of energy. Okay, so take it as it resonates. The emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read is that someone feels really grateful for you, or you're feeling really grateful for someone. That message is coming through clear as day. For you not to be miserable, seeing lesson learned, like you learned your lesson, okay, which is good. I'm seeing that forgiveness is healing. You may feel like you need to forgive yourself or the other person or people, especially with that healing family lines. If forgiveness is healing, and in some kind of way someone was done wrong or hurt by something that someone said, if you operate from an energy and a frequency of forgiveness, it heals the wounds that are aligned with your vulnerabilities as a human being. And that prioritizes the wellness of your soul, right? So you are more of a forgiven existence, and then that attracts the fact that your world also becomes more of a peaceful place. Okay. So then I'm also seeing cycle completion and leaving the past behind. You may have, you know, said something like, I'm over it. Or that kind of energy came through. Spirit is saying to grow from it. But with that lesson learned and forgiveness is healing energy, I'm just seeing like that someone is like that you're growing from it, like you grew from it. That's why it says like the clock energy and then the time to heal, like you needed the time to heal, and now it's time to progress because time is up for you to keep going through those cycles in that energy of like, I'm over it, like I'm tired of going through the same thing over and over again, you know? And the thing about bloodlines is there's an intelligence within us that animates the energy for us to have certain experiences, and the root of that energy itself, like the source of it, lives through us because that's our family, right? The with you, it's like you're over it, and so is that energy. Like the source of it is over, like the issue, the problem, whatever healing needed to be done. So moving on, Spirit says for you to feel liberated, and not just for you, like I said, over your bloodline, for you to feel satisfied, for you to feel content, for you not to feel terrified. Opportunities are coming, good for you, and for you not to feel powerless. So wow, when I'm doing these reads, it's all like subconscious energy that has been offered to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. So the time and energy that have been offered to me is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the dynamic of a relationship where there is support and guidance between the two and a good amount of trust. So it's a healthy relationship where someone is being guided and also supported, and you know, that's it's like a relationship where, like I said, the trust is not tethered, or you know, like there's nothing snagging at the trust. It's almost like y'all locked in type of energy. So thank you. Then it's being received. Oh, it's a spiritual bond. So maybe someone is viewing me as like a guardian, and someone is saying that I'm caring. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing sweet and spiritual. And not shocking that we would be in this kind of relationship, or that I would get this kind of offer. Okay? So then the energy that I see you in is the High Priestess energy. So you're intuitive yourself, okay? And you don't have to be a female to be a High Priestess energy, right? The High Priestess energy could be rooted from like a divine feminine, right? Though it could, like I said, be passed on to you from the way of your bloodline. And the thing about the energy that you're in during the cycle of the read is that you've gone through all of these things that you've gone through during the cycle of the read, for it to all be summed up and say, this is the reason why, because you're in the High Priestess energy, or that was the intention of all of the time that was put together for you to be in the High Priestess energy, okay? Because there's always, like I said, more than one thing happening at one time. It's like all together at the same time. That's the interesting thing about time, right? Is that so many things are happening all at once. So with that being said, as the ego is seeking security in this, the spirit of true self is sending messages to the soul by the way of the experiences that you're going through, that you have learned your lesson, that lessons are being learned, that you're prioritizing the wellness of your soul, that you're like, in what kind of way you're spiritually growing, because spirit of true self has a divine covenant with the soul and knows how you really feel all the time, okay? So that's why the stub toes energy is coming through, because it's like, are you hurting yourself when you're doing this? Okay? So, being in the High Priestess energy, this is someone that is being led by their intuition, okay? Not so much in logics of, you know, what people say is truth, is indeed like fact and law for you, because you know and understand that there's more to it than just what someone else says is law or final, right? And it's not because you're a skeptic or anything like that. It's just because you know that there's more to your existence than just what other people tell you that you are, okay? So with the High Priestess energy, you are being received as like very revolutionary, innovative, also satisfying. I'm hearing delightful and not wicked. So you got a good energy in this High Priestess energy, and you come out of it delightful and empowered. Like I said, you're led by your intuition. And that is your truth and justice that give you the power and the right to be able to move the way that you do, okay? So don't feel powerless because opportunities are coming. Don't feel terrified, you know what I mean? Be content is the energy. Be satisfied with the fact that you're liberated. Because I know you over it. I know you're tired of dealing with the same stuff over and over again. Okay? I know that you're tired of being like that person that taught you how to be petty and childish. You know what I'm saying? Or to be like, all the time, you know? Forgiveness is healing. You learned your lesson. Don't be miserable. Okay? Be grateful. Like, that person is probably grateful for you. Okay? So, in the past position, I'm seeing that you were in the Eight of Rods. Eight of Rods is showing me that you had all the energy that you needed to be able to perform the way that life was requiring of you. It's like you got these dreams and these aspirations or these goals. They could be short-term, long-term goals. Take it as it resonates. Though what I'm really seeing is someone that was in this Eight of Rods energy, like you had like a flow, a pattern really, where the energy that you're using or that you need to give you the strength to get through the day. And I mean, like, and that's just whatever is required of you. Like doing your job, if you had a job, being in a relationship or whatever the situation was, like you were able to balance out what it is that your reality was requiring of you because you had the energy and the frequency to be able to transmute it, okay? And I'm seeing that you were really quiet about it, though clearly you were very functional in how it is that you manage things, okay? Very peaceful, very calm, even though very energetic, okay? So then I'm seeing, because Eight of Rods is like high energy, like somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying? Though I'm seeing you as calm and cool and collected and not dysfunctional, and maybe that's because you were balancing, like I said, you were balancing it out. So then I'm seeing the Queen of Rods energy. This could have been you, always could have been you, or this could have been someone else that was in your life that had like that maternal kind of energy, that what's the word for it, someone that was very nurturing, and only you know who that is, if it's you or if it was someone else that was in your life. This person came in, and it must have been somebody that came into your life or someone that already is in your life that has to do with the reason why you're in the High Priestess energy, okay? So this person is very nurturing, very kind, and has power, okay? Like has power, tools, resources to be able to govern that. I'm hearing like nutrition and nourishment that they provide to you. So it could be like a mother figure, okay? This person is not disturbing. Like they don't irritate you or frustrate you or anything like that. And they're not violent, okay? So this could, like I said, be you, or like, cause you could have been in that energy, or that was someone that you know. Then I'm seeing this Queen of Swords. This is like someone, I'm hearing that song by Glorilla, like I'm in that motherfucking mode, right? So a Queen of Swords, you could be a male or a female, as either one of these queens. The gender is not specific. It's really queen or king because of the gender that it pulls from in regard to your bloodline. Like, that was a king that passed that energy on, and now you, king or queen, are in this energy now. Right? Okay? So I'm just explaining that and verifying that that's what's going on. So then, with the Queen of Swords energy, this is somebody that's like run up, get done up type of energy. Okay? So this is someone that is a defender, definitely willing and able to protect you, or you're in this energy where you are protecting yourself. With what, my dear? The truth. This is someone that sets boundaries and don't play no games. Okay? So take it as it resonates. And you're so cool in this energy. Like, the Queen of Swords is somebody that people can perceive as like cutthroat. Like, you say what you need to say, no filter, right? Which is probably why this came through, right? Though what I am seeing is like in that the energy that you were in, like you were quiet and calm and peaceful, and then if this is you in this Queen of Swords energy, you're coming through as like very chill and relaxed still. Like, you're very chill regardless of whatever dysfunction was probably going on in your family or around you. Okay, so you're being received in this Queen of Swords energy is like very modest, and you have like a depth to yourself, though you're also like really, people like you. I don't know what else to say. They like you, and you're being received as like not overpowering. Like I said, this Queen of Swords energy the Queen of Swords can pop off. What they call it, crash out. The Queen of Swords can crash out. However, in this energy, you're not crashing out. You're just like very chill, very calm, very relaxed. Yeah. So you may be complimenting this Queen of Rods energy that's like giving off that nurturing energy with that protective energy, right? So take it as it resonates. This is that soulmates kind of energy, because if you see or you know someone that you love, you care about, or you grow to love, and though you know you care about, whatever, take it as it resonates, then there's that recognition that like, I don't have to change you, and I'm not trying to change you, and the ego has to like fall back no matter what time. It's like, get ready, fight, you know? I want to defend. Like, you always feel like you got to defend yourself and who it is that you are, because you're worried about somebody doing this to you, because you probably do this to people. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'm seeing that overall being like the way that things were going, and then also being in that poker face energy where you're taking a risk, probably in connecting with this person or sharing your ideas of what freedom are, listening to this person when they describe or talk about what freedom is to them, because throughout the cycle of the read, the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the perception that you have of freedom. What that sunrise means to you, what freedom means to you, and what telling the truth means to you. So when the Queen of Swords energy comes through, you're very chill, you're very relaxed, you're not overpowering, you're not shallow. That perception of telling the truth is also within the energy of you being in this High Priestess energy, okay? So then I'm seeing that it's all the world energy. So it's like all happening in divine timing, influencing you to be on the pathway that you're meant to be on. Embracing that spirit of comedy, letting go of karmic family cycles, healing the family bloodline. And the thing about the emotions, that are negative, about terror and feeling powerless and feeling miserable, is those are associated with experiences and things that are not so great that had to do with your life, right? Or even things that you went through during the cycle of the read, or your childhood, whatever the situation was. And that's because you're human, or you're living in a human body. However, all human beings are not made without God source energy. You gotta have some God in it to be able to make it what it is. And that's the ineffable part about our existence, because God is the essence of the unknown that we know is in control of it all. So we submit ourselves to it being called a creator, or God being called a he or a she, whatever floats your boat, and all of that. This energy, this frequency, this force of life gives us a spark to animate our vessels, that we may grow and experience life here on this planet. And all parts of the world involved with you having this experience. You, towards the end of the cycle of the read, you just are in that high priestess energy in the world. And you're being received as like glamorous or stylish. So take it as it resonates. You're also being received as like that's normal for you to be in that kind of energy. And it's exciting for you to be in this point and part in your life, because you're free. Like, you have freedom. And this is how you define your freedom. Like, you being able to express yourself how it is that you want to. Like, you knowing that you could cut deep, though also being very chill and calm and cool and collected and unthreatened, because you know that you also know that you don't have to, right? So that's just the energy that I'm seeing you in. And yeah, let's talk about your future. So I'm seeing that in the future you'll be in this 5 of Cups reverse energy. The 5 of Cups reverse energy means you ain't got no regrets. That's all. Why would I regret the fact that I grew? Hello. Is that true? Alright. You calling, I'm answering. Alright? So with the 5 of Cups reverse, it's showing you ain't got no regrets. And that's a good thing. So then I'm seeing you in this energy is like very sensitive though. Yeah, that's coming through twice. So you're coming through is like very sensitive and satisfying, like empathetic and not dramatic. So whatever the drama would have been, you just understand that like you've been checking yourself and taking things lightly, because no one wants to live a miserable life. Let's just be transparent. Okay? And the more graceful that you're being with yourself, the more that you balance out what would have been misery with understanding and forgiveness for yourself, because you know that it's the healing energy. Okay? Especially if it's situations that are outside of your control. Then I'm seeing that you get to rebuild, or you're like, whatever it is that you were working towards, you build up on a strong foundation, because you have the wisdom to sustain it. Okay? You have the wisdom, the knowledge to be able to sustain it, to keep a good thing going. So this 4 of Rods is like, look at what we made. A firm foundation. And I'm seeing that it's something that you will delight in, and it's built on ethics and principles that are defined by your security and freedom and self-worth and value And like I said, that healing energy for your bloodline. It's not being built up on a lie. It's being built up on your truth. Okay. Then I'm seeing that you will be in this 9 of Cups energy. So with this 9 of Cups energy, you're happy. You're real happy. You're real happy. It's like a dream come true for you. That's how happy you are. And I'm just seeing that like you're able to delight and indulge in the good things that God has helped you experience in your life. Okay? And you're not being like sneaky or mischievous, is what I'm seeing. Then as far into your future as I can see is the Devil card reversed. That means no addictions, no obsessions, no codependency, because God said so. You're not stuck, you're not bound to being at war with yourself or your belief in yourself or with God or whoever you think is in control. Okay. And you're being received in this energy as divine. Where you know God is coming into your life and you're being released from whatever it is that you were going through by the way of magic. Believe it or don't believe it. That's what's going to help set you free. So you're being received in that energy as very like sensual. Don't know how else to explain that. And it's also, like I said, magical, that God is moving in your life the way that God is moving in your life. Okay? And that will be the end of your sorrows. So, to you, Aries, I do send love, light, and healing energy. I thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.